Hello everyone, this is NHL Hockey News Sports. Hope you're enjoying your day today. In this video today we're doing NHL 24 team playoff predictions scenario 1. Now we're going to do many scenarios all the way up to the playoffs and down to my predictions. Yes, I did earlier one, but that would probably change very much. It could. And I definitely could see a change. So we're going to do this every other week, not every week. Every other week, so we have enough to think about scenarios. What if this happens? We're only going to predict about the play-in rounds because whatever happens after that, it's going to be reseeding and we're totally going to be wrong. Okay? Even though you would love to have it like the bracket, there's no bracket except this qualifying round for this 24-team qualifying series. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We actually have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games going on here. Definitely we do. And then we have the 4 seeds on the eastern side and 4 seeds on the western side. And you're probably like, western should be on the left and eastern should be on the right. Yeah, whatever. Make people mad. Makes me fun. I'm just joking. But every other week this video will be out. Different scenarios. What can happen in 6, in 5, in 4. There goes the... not in 6. In 5, in 4, in 3... whatever, right? Going best out of 5, so I was thinking 4 games out of 7 for a second. Nope, not true. So, I'm going to use my red cherry smell marker. There you go, everyone. As you can see, and we are going to use what games it can win and what it could be. I'm not going to use any more magnets but I'm going to tell you how many games it could be. Just change up the scenarios each and every other week. So, have fun. And this is scenario number 1. So, starting off, let's start with Eastern on the left still, between the Maple Leafs and the Blue Jackets. Now, the Maple Leafs and Blue Jackets are really, really interesting series because the Maple Leafs want to go far, and the Blue Jackets has been showing people that even if they lose some top stars, they can be an amazing team. And I think the Maple Leafs might be a little worried with the Blue Jackets. Definitely Dubois, Werenski, Jones, definitely Muslikins, Corposano in goal, great goaltending duo. And you have the Leafs, who I'm sure the Blue Jackets are scared too. Both teams are probably scared of each other. You gotta think about that. They must be, definitely. But who can win this? I'm going to say this. We are going to see, interesting one. I'm going to say, this is going to be a tight one. I'm going to say 3-2, the Maple Leafs win this time. Okay, in Game 5, it was a close one. And the Maple Leafs were able to squeak out of it and make the playoffs. Okay, this is the play-in round. This is not the playoffs. Basically, it's not the playoffs. Okay, it's the play-in round. You beat this, you are in the playoffs definitely. But after that, whatever happens with this tournament with 1 through 4 seeds, we're not gonna even predict that because who even knows? Could it be Boston, which would be very dangerous for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Could it be the Lightning? Could it be the Capitals? Could it be the Flyers? I'm just rambling off of you because it could be those teams. Okay? Definitely. Alright? So moving on to the Penguins and the Habs. Now, like I said, I'm going to do different scenarios each in every other week. So teams might be bouncing up and down. Oh, this team wins this time. This team has more. This team wins in, 3. This team wins in 4. This one wins in 5, okay? So this one I am going to say. - 3-1 win for the Pens here, the Penguins. Okay? I think the Habs could win one game, which would be nice. Just to see some competitive spirit here with the playoffs. Not playoffs, but it would almost be like a playoff game. And kind of get that experience. Say, oh wow, you're playing against the Penguins. Yeah, Crosby, Malkin on defense, or Tang and Doolin, all those guys, and having a goal, Murray and Fleury, come on, Murray and Jari. So definitely, you know what I mean. So really, we could see some really interesting stuff here. Just putting out scenarios, what could happen, and in 4 games, Penguins could take it on. Moving on to the Islanders and the Panthers. You know, this one's going to be interesting because Islanders have great defense. Okay, Islanders have great defense. And the Panthers have not the best defense, but they have better offense than the Islanders. So you can really see the bounce and forth here. And I think someone's going to give the lead to the Islanders here because better defense will lead you to success. And better goaltending over the Panthers. If Bobrovsky can get back to form like he was in the Blue Jackets, they will be deadly, definitely. But this time, I'm going to actually say Islanders can beat them 3-2, and Islanders win in Game 5. Remember, these games going to change up in every other week. Keep saying that for all you know. So it'll be really interesting. Defense wins here for the Islanders over offense. And Hoffman, Dadonov trying to sign. Whatever happened to them, we'll see. But, you know, definitely. Okay? And they'll be playing the 2nd seed. Whatever one that would be. And the other one, the Penguins and the Habs would be playing the 4th seed. Whatever team that would be. Moving on to the Hurricanes and the Rangers. Debated one of the best, entertaining, tightest series on this. Okay, we're talking about the Hurricanes and the Rangers. Now, they will be playing the 3rd seed, whoever wins. So whoever that might be, you could put a prediction out there, but you could be definitely wrong. Or you can be definitely right. Who knows? You'll see. 50-50 chance. But Hurricanes and Rangers, I'm going to give the Hurricanes this time, and I think they're going to just squeak just out of that. Game 5, win by the Hurricanes. You notice all the top teams. Interesting, right? But, you know, things could change next, and, in 2 weeks. So definitely, what I want to put. But Carolina just squeaks out of just enough, and they were able to. They have better defense. Who has better offense? The Rangers, but who slaughtered them in the regular season? The Rangers, but the Hurricanes show it's okay. Take it right off our shoulder. We'll make it into the playoffs. Let's play one of the seeds. Let's play the 3rd seed. Let's go. You know what I mean? So that's definitely what they're going to be saying. Okay? Moving on to our western side on the right, which should be the eastern side and the western side, like I said. But whatever. We're going to go on the right side here with the western side. And that is the Flames and the Jets. Now, the Flames and the Jets, one of the toughest series here. Okay? Which one is the most arguably hardest series, Hurricanes and Rangers, or the Calgary Flames and the Jets? That would be a great video, and I probably will do that, definitely, to debate which one's better, which one is the hardest, or most, basically, right, the tightest series. But Flames and Calgary, oh my goodness, the Flames and the Jets. I feel like, I don't want to do this to the Flames, but I'm going to say they lose. In Game 4. I think the offense by the Jets, the defense is not the best, but I think they squeak by here. And, the Jets have the goaltending, which will help out the defense. Well, will keep the goals out with Connor Hellebuyck. And, the offense is just ridiculous. And having that, I think you can win 3-1. And I'm going to give it Game 4, Jets. Jets win this one, okay? Not the best defense. Calgary has better defense, yes, but the Jets' offense is amazing. They can do some damage to those Jets, definitely. Moving on to the Oilers and the Blackhawks. Now this one I have, very interesting. Some say Blackhawks can win this one, but what is the core like? Doesn't have Sharp, doesn't have Hossa, it doesn't have those guys anymore. Keith, Seabrook's on LTIR, forget about him. Keith, older, still useful, but not like he used to be. Crawford, I guess, at the end he was getting better. He was actually not bad at the end. But you never know. Who has better goaltending? Blackhawks with Crawford. I think he has more experience over Smith. Even though Smith has a lot of experience in Koskinen. Offense definitely would go to. Wow, that's one tied. That's all. But then you have McDavid and Draisaitl. Okay, Oilers win this one definitely. They sweep the Blackhawks. Edmonton wins 3-0. Okay, they just, Blackhawks will just have to be a rebuilding team, and the Oilers be able to take this and they move to the playoffs, and McDavid's all happy and Draisaitl. Also, the whole team is, but especially McDavid and Draisaitl. Moving on to now the Wild, and we have the Wild and the Canucks. I am going to change things up here. Drastically here. You ready for this? In Game 5, the Wild win. The Wild win over the Canucks. Why do I say that? Underdog story. A team that no one's really thinking of. Oh, they can do anything because they've always been so mediocre in the playoffs. They've been to the second round in the past 10 years once. Always a fantastic team during the regular season. You hit the playoffs, it's always round 1, exit. Okay? That's why I say so. They're going to break through and everyone's going to be like, no way against the Canucks? Really? Hey, even though my third favorite team is the Canucks, I'm changing things up here. I'm going to go with the Wild. Okay? Even though the Wild is my fifth favorite team, I'm going to go with the Wild. I'm changing things up here. Remember, like I said, in 2 weeks, things could be different. Definitely, I'm putting all different scenarios out here, okay? And it's going to be a lot of fun. Predators and the Coyotes. Okay, man, interesting. Very interesting. I am going to go with the Predators 3-1. Game 4. Predators win. Now, let me tell you about this. The Predators defense is amazing. Coyotes defense is amazing. Goaltending, about the same. Goaltending is great. Darcy Kemper might have the edge over Saros. Just put out there. Rene, does he play? I think they probably use Saros over Rene. Just to put out there, because he's older. I think they might go with Saros. But thinking about here, the offense. Who has the edge to offense? Derek Stepan is probably your number 1 center, or Tristan Dvorak. Okay? And then you have, for the Predators, Duchesne, Johansson, Bonino. Okay? Who has better center depth? Yeah. Okay? Whoever, the win series you have, one big key is always your center depth. If you have a really good center depth, you can move ahead. Most likely, you can move ahead and get far. If you don't, I don't care if you have fantastic defense. I don't care if you have fantastic goaltending. That is very important, yes. But having good center depth, really good center depth, at least 3 good centers, that will bring you somewhere. So, over the Coyotes, I would say so. 3-1. Remember, scenario number 2 will be different. It's not going to be the same. It's going to be different. How different? You'll see. But it'll be very different. Okay? It can be very different, actually. It won't be the same games, 3 games to 2 here, all that. It won't be. It might be different teams, 3 games to 2. Okay? But, the seeds, how do they go with the round robin thing? Whatever tournament it would happen, who gets round 1 through 4, wherever that place will happen, it'll be interesting. I think the tournament will happen before this whole qualifying round will happen, so we know, alright, for example, the Jets win, and they'll be playing the first seed, and that would be the Blues. So we already know. I don't know, maybe they do that, maybe they do it after the qualifying series. We don't know. A lot of things unanswered, but we do have things answered, which is good. Alright, thank you for watching. Like the video, ding the bell, comment, share. Remember, this is scenario 1 for the 24 team thing here. And also, if you want to know about my jerseys, I wanted to tell you in the beginning, but I totally forgot. The Rangers is a Ryan McDonough. Yes, it has a captain on it. Even though I'm a Habs fan, I do like that jersey. It looks really nice. It says since 1926 on the collar there, really cool. Has a C for the captain. It's just really nice. It's a really nice jersey. And my fake jersey, I'm ashamed of. Yes, haven't used it much because I'm ashamed of it. It's a Timo Solani, which is interesting because he was not the best with the Coyote, with the Avalanche. No, he wasn't. No, right? So definitely, yeah, and it doesn't even have the numbers on the sleeve. It just has the Avalanche logo, which is totally a fake jersey. That's when I started buying jerseys. That's my first one, and I learned my lesson. I paid like $8 for it, but whatever. At least it was $8, not like $50 or $100, right? Then I'd be really mad. But I hope you all enjoy my predictions here. Not predictions, but scenarios. Please let me know what your scenarios are, because they will be done differently in 2 weeks. So like I said, like the video, bell, comment, share, do all that stuff. Trying to hit 250 subs for a special video. So make sure you do that for me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.